Hey everybody, welcome back to Grain Free Homestead. I'm Stephanie, and today we finally have an updated video on the renovation of our 1880s, 1890s farmhouse. So I can't even remember the last update we did. We kind of got stuck last fall, and we kind of feel like there's not things being done, but there's a lot that's actually happened. So I wanted to show you where we're at so far. No, we are not done, unfortunately. I thought that we would be, and it just is what it is. So I am going to show you the progress that we've made. I believe on one of the last videos I showed where we did get the upstairs finished. The 3 bedrooms were finished, but the downstairs, the majority of it was not done. So I'm going to show you kind of like where we did our video last time. We started at this door, and the very first video we did, we showed you all like how bad it was and all the different things. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go in the same order, room to room. It's only a few rooms, so I'll let you know when we get to a stopping point, and then I'll show you a couple of the rooms at the state that they're in right now. We're hoping, we've had a leak for a long time, and I'll get into that in a minute, finding the right person to get it fixed, and we can't get drywall till the leak is fixed. It's caused this whole thing to happen. So let me turn the camera around, and we're going to start our tour from the beginning. I will try and put clips in as we go, before and afters, maybe for each room. Hopefully I can do that. We were on a different software then, and even a different like editing, like computer and everything. So I'm hoping that I can get those clips in with this and show you a before and after for each room. Let's get to it. Okay, this is the door that we're coming into, and this is actually a new door that we've had put in. Just a craftsman style door. We do have floors in here. This is just our entryway. The first thing that you come to is the laundry room to the right. We do have a little more to do in here. I'm still doing touch-up paint in different places, and we have shelves to put up and things like that. We're going to cover this, but for now it works perfectly fine, and it's not an emergency. We got our freezer in here. There was a bathtub here, if you remember before. A bathtub all the way here, and a hot water heater here. And then over here, we moved a hot water heater, and I've just got it hidden by one of these bi-panels for now that I will paint. But it's doing its job right now. We had a closet. Let me see if I can get back here. We had a coat closet put in here because there was not a coat closet. So now we have shelves at the top. We have 2 hanging things. We didn't have anywhere to store anything. So this will be a functional room for us, very functional. Over here, eventually, there's still painting stuff and laundry things here, but our big shelves that have a lot of our canning, like my tomato sauce and green beans and things like that, my overflow pantry, I'm wanting to put in here, and then more on this wall, and this wall will be shelves of things that we need for the laundry room. So this is a nice size laundry room. The floors are great. We did a lot of work to get these in. Over here, we are not even anywhere close to being finished. We do have the floor in. This whole room, since it's a half bath, will be shiplapped. I'm actually just going to repaint this vanity, but get a new sink top, new mirror, a new light fixture. We had a fan put in, had to have electric ran to it. The switches were all weird. They were over here by the sink, and we had switches put in here just so that when you walk in, you can find the switch. There was literally 12 outlets on the wall going all the way when it was a full bath. And then there was an outlet here. We took this one out. It was just a mess in here. So there's been a lot of work done that you cannot see, but that we know has been done. So I think we might end up shiplapping the ceiling too. We'll see about that when we get there. But this will end up being a real cute bathroom when we're finished. Okay, so we're going on into here. Oh, this door is still the same original door. That will become a, we're going to put in a barn door here. Just because this swings out into the hallway and it gets awkward if there's multiple people trying to pass through, things like that. Okay, keep in mind, folks, that we are still very much under renovation. It's better than it was. Not everybody is sleeping in the living room. Like that, we all were in here at some point. But we've got furniture in here. It's somewhat homey. I don't even know if we've showed our video of our wood burning stove that we've had put in, but we absolutely love it. We used it. We had it put in like 3 days before that cold snap I think it was the 1st of February or the last week of January this year. So we've been very, very pleased with that. It makes it very comfortable in here. So let's keep going. This is the kitchen. We still have some woodwork that we're doing. We had to reframe this door. So we're still working on that. But here is the kitchen. Don't know if you guys can remember, there was a big bar right here, and then on the other side of that was more cabinets and countertop, and then there was an island this way, and so we literally had like a 2.5 foot space to walk through this little area.
Here's the first room. This is like a laundry room. They added a stand-up shower that will have to be all taken out. This is a living room. Nice carpet here. All of that's going to come up. So this is the newest part. All this here that you've seen is the newest addition to the house. So this is the kitchen. Island here with a stove.
And now everything is now nice and open and big. And so we had all new walls, ceiling, all new electric, everything new. We still have little stuff. We have to put trim in and toe kicks at the bottom of the cabinets. We're still working on that. They're just laying there right now. We haven't attached them yet. You can kind of see right here. We're getting to that as we can. It's not an emergency, but there's no trim anywhere. We have to put the toe kicks in and then the trim. We will be putting shiplap on the ends of the island to tidy it all up and make it look nice and neat. As of right now, this bar is our kitchen table. It only seats 4 of us, so usually 1 or 2 of us are standing. That's okay. We're just happy to have a kitchen. We went 10 months without a kitchen, and that is extremely hard to do when you have a family. And I'm celiac and allergic to most other grains, so most of my meals are homemade meals. So that was extremely hard for us to do during those 9-10 months, but we made it. Here's my lovely stove. It is a 6-burner 36-inch gas stove, which I use when I'm canning a whole lot. This burner here is great for canning. It has a double gas burner on it. It's wonderful. I do have a pot filler because the kitchen sink is opposite this on the other side of the island, and my big pressure canner any of my canners are super heavy when I have to fill them up. So we opted to go ahead and have a pot filler put in there while we were going ahead and doing everything. Our backsplash is put in. So let me step back. I know it kind of zooms everything in so you guys can see. We have lots of cabinet space. We are going to put molding along the cabinets. Those things just aren't super important right now. They're on the list to do, but we just haven't done it yet. Over here is eventually a lot of my teas and things. I have a cabinet for them, but they will go in the dining room. But right now, the dining room, as you're getting ready to see, we have not had much progress in. So we've been doing a lot, it's hard to see. So let me back up from this angle and you can see the kitchen from this side. I have a lot of people, a lot of family, a lot of friends wanting to see the kitchen. And see, I still have to paint this vent down here. Lots of little things that have to be done that are just hard to do when you have got kids and you work, and you know, there's all kinds of things going on, extracurricular activities. But I realized the other day that we did not have a good video of the kitchen. So I wanted to show you guys. You guys helped us pick out our flooring. I don't know if you remember that from a Facebook post a while back. We picked out our rustic. I forget the name of it now. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. But we picked out a rustic one it's not red. It's got nice browns. It actually shows up a little bit lighter in this video, I think, than what it is in real time. Okay, guys, so that's as far as we've gotten with all the good stuff, all the good news. So this part of the house is pretty normal. It's not necessarily decorated or permanent, nothing like that. But we are making progress. We had the doors are painted, they look brand new. Just a lot of good things. So with all that good, now I'm going to show you what we still have to go. So I don't remember if we did a video a few months back where we didn't even have a floor in here. This is the dining room. The beams literally that outline this whole room were completely rotted. The foundational beams that sit on the stones. A lot of the walls, a lot of the beams in the walls, the 4x4s were rotted. You can see those two we replaced there. We replaced two here. But it was mainly the ones underneath that we had to have jacks. And there's a cellar under this particular room. So there was a whole lot of logistical things that needed to happen that made it harder. Our furnace hangs from the floor joists. Just so many things that made things very difficult in here. But we got through it. There's actually 2 layers of flooring here now. And we did that to bring this floor up where this room had actually sank so much. Everything is now jacked up and secured and should not move anymore. And there's all new wood and new beams holding everything together. But this floor was still lower than the kitchen. So we actually had to put in 2 subfloors, and you can see we're still had to use leveler in here. So the reason that this room is not finished yet is because we were still laying this subfloor, and we still have a piece here. I don't know if it shows in the video, but my foot goes down here because we have not put this in yet. Because of this hallway here, there's actually like a hump, and we have to figure out how to get this laid flat. So this is just one of 3 rooms that still looks like this. We did get all the insulation in. We used rock wool, which is recommended for old farmhouses and anything susceptible to moisture, which old farmhouses are not sealed the same way that new houses are. So we had to take all those things into consideration. I'll give you a sneak peek of one more room here. There is more, but so this hallway will have the same flooring. The dining room will have the same flooring as in the kitchen. We're going to have it come all the way through here. This room, I don't even know the last time you guys saw it. There is insulation. We're mostly finished with that. We do have to put some insulation here because there's there's a metal roof on this house, but right here was an old porch, so it's not insulated, and it is so loud that I don't think we'll be able to sleep in here. So we got to insulate this right here. But other than that, we're basically just waiting on where this hole is. Here is where this leak has been running down the wall and literally pouring into these buckets. And we cannot put in drywall. It will ruin that hole. That's what was wrong with the plaster that was in this room to begin with. So it all starts from a window that's actually upstairs. That we've had several people look at and work on, and they thought it was the roof from the bay. Like there's like a bay window here. We're having a new roof put on it as I speak. They're in the middle of getting that roof put on, and then the windows are already ordered. So I love these old windows. We've taken the trim off of this one and we're going to put it back on, but these windows have amazing old trim, and I don't want to take all the character away of the house. You can kind of see some of it there. We kept all that trim on the windows and doors. I remember them as a kid and I don't want to get rid of it. However, the windows are, you can imagine, pretty old. It even has the old wavy glass in them. So the only way to get around fixing that window that's upstairs up there, the one that's leaking, that we finally figured out after 5 or 6 months and several people looking at it, is to put in new storm windows on the outside of them. So that we have them ordered and we're waiting to have those put in. So we have a lot to do in here. As you can see, it's 100% just, we need drywall, which is the next step other than that little bit of insulation. And then the flooring is, they're literally waiting on us to put flooring in. So I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough. So guys, that was our walkthrough. Little bit of an update of what's going on. We have gotten a lot done, but we still have a long way to go. We've been doing this for over a year now. I thought that we would be finished by Christmas. That's actually funny now that I've been through a lot of this process, and we've learned so much. I can't even like tell you the value of the things that we've learned, but we are tired, and things at this point, I'm glad they're coming to an end and there's light at the end of the tunnel, because I don't think that I could handle another giant project again. After some drywall and flooring on the inside, it's basically outside things that need to happen now. The storm windows, that they need to finish the roof. We would like to get the house painted and have new gutters put on. I would love to do the landscaping, things like that, but that is just further down the list. It's not even like a priority at this point, because we've also got our animals, our chickens, we have our meat birds, our egg layers. We have, you know, farm goals that we have for ourselves. And so we've kind of been in the middle of all of that too, planting our garden every year. And we have something, we just had a video put out that we're, what we're doing with our front field, and just some exciting other things that are going on around here. So it's not just all renovating the house. There's lots of other things happening. So I just wanted to give a quick update. I had few people that I've run into that have asked us, and I realized I haven't done an update. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless.